All right. Hi. I'll be keeping my personality anonymous for obvious reasons, which you'll get to know by the end of this video. So it is very disappointing to see that people have not interpreted the difference between nationalism and patriotism till date. Now, why am I telling this? Delhi elections are tomorrow, and I think it's very important for us to ponder upon few things before casting our precious vote. I happen to be Delight, and I'm an 18-year-old from Delhi, and I have got certain opinions, certain views on various political parties, JNU incidents, and I would just want to share uh, with people after watching the Kunal Kamra's interview with Mr. Kejriwal and JNU students. So yeah, we were on difference between nationalism and patriotism. To be a nationalist means you completely ignore the mistakes that has been committed by any mistake being committed by Republic of India, you just ignore it. So a very great example between nationalism and patriotism is you start speaking about India Pakistan without even knowing what Pakistan has been doing and supporting India. That's called nationalism. Patriotism is you see a cricket match and you support India. Yeah, that's called patriotism. You just cannot go on ignoring what has been happening, what is happening in India, and cannot claim yourself to be a patriotic unless and until you don't know a difference between nationalism and patriotism. So recently, I was wondering why Arvind Kejriwal has got so many haters. So I was just surfing through an article and I got to see. The major point that was being highlighted was Arvind Kejriwal has supported the JNU students. He was with them, with Mr. Kanhaiya Kumar, with Omar Khalid, and he was supporting them. So various news reporters, various media agencies coming out and saying, Arvind Kejriwal, you don't deserve to be the chief minister. You're supporting the anti-nationalist. So, ladies and gentlemen out there, my humble request is please go and read the links I've attached to this video. Just watch the videos being presented by Mr. Umar Kamra, and he has Kunal Kamra, and he has given a beautiful interview of JNU students. People are actually saying what they feel. They are actually telling that all the allegations that have been put against them are absolutely redundant in their essence. Ladies and gentlemen, there were I was just reading the article which says that Omar Khalid is an anti-nationalist. So it very much made me very curious to just read why they are saying that. So there have been various accusations on them saying that they were raising anti-national slogans. Let me make it very clear: there were no anti-national slogans being mentioned, and the possibility of those anti-national slogans have been already been ruled out by the Supreme Court of this country. Please read the articles. Please read what they've actually said. They've never said anything regarding this. Never ever. They are not anti-nationalist. The media is portraying them to be like that, and that is why we think that Arvind Kejriwal is absolutely stupid to support such people. Uh, a very famous example on this, Omar Khalid, was being said that he went to Pakistan two times. He has links with Hafiz Saeed, the terrorist of this country, whereas Omar Khalid doesn't even have a passport in the very first place. So how come you actually media what media does is they just try to portray a very wrong image of few people to gain certain uh, to gain a lot of TRP, target rating point, and they feel very happy about it. But that's not how the country functions, and that's not how the country should function in the very first place. Like links with Hafiz Saeed is such a derogatory statement for someone who is actually having no links with that. I'm not advocating Kanhaiya Kumar and Umar Khalid. I'm not. I'm just saying to to see what people are showing you and to see what the realities are entirely different statements. And I don't blame people of this country. 2 years back, even I was saying how bad these people are, how bad Kanhaiya Kumar and Umar Khalid are, because they are the terrorists of this country. They don't deserve to live in this or to deserve to be in prestigious universities like JNU. But nobody actually tried to understand the essence out of it. They were not advocating Afzal Guru. They were against judicial killings, and that's not a wrong thing to do. You can be against judicial killings. Had there been a statement made by them that we support the ideologies of Afzal Guru, which media portrayed as well, media said that they have said Omar Khalid has said that कि हम Afzal Guru के इरादों को सच करेंगे and stuff like that. But that was never been mentioned by Omar Khalid. I've read all the interviews, I've seen all the videos. No single video can prove that Omar Khalid has made this statement. Every redundant fact media portrays, and people blindly believe them without even looking at the at anywhere. Thanks to Mr. Kunal Kamra that I went to that video and I actually saw what JNU students actually think, what Kanhaiya Kumar, what Umar Khalid think about things. And please, before believing anything, please just read about things. So that again, a beautiful interview of Arvind Kejriwal telling that why is it so that full statehood to Delhi is very important. Now BJP leaders saying statehood won't do anything, 7 seats won't get you statehood, but actually nobody tried to understand why Arvind Kejriwal is saying this. He said this because if at all a majority is formed in Lok Sabha elections, and anyone wants, if anyone tries to take in AAP support into the Lok Sabha elections and tries to advocate the seats from there, Arvind Kejriwal had its first demand as we should get full statehood to Delhi. That was the demand. That is why he's saying that we should collate. Now again, people tend to blame Delhi for being a rape capital, for being a crime capital. People try to blame Delhi for everything without realizing the fact that police is not under the control of Delhi government. You try to you try to hit the chief minister 4 or 5 times on the basis that उसने ये करा, उसने वो करा, उसने ये करा, उसने अरे भाई तुमने क्या करा? Nobody is bothering about that. We only think what media shows is true. Everything is absolutely absurd. Again, not advocating Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party has also made various ambiguous and vague claims, like Gautam Gambhir was being accused by AAP, which was absolutely baseless. I think they should really provide proofs to that. But that doesn't change the mentality of people out there who just believe what what is shown to us. And people are not to be blamed. Media is to be blamed. Due to this dirty politics, people are actually not seeing what Arvind Kejriwal has actually done. 11,000, 12,000 schools have been opened, electricity bills have been waived off, water bills have been waived out, but all the things that we see is कि इसने मोदी को ये बोला, मोदी को वो बोला, मोदी को ये बोला, मोदी को वो बोला. अरे भाई, अगर तुम मीडिया के अंदर दिखाओगे ही बस मोदी 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 मोदी, you open the news channels, any news channel for that matter, the only thing that has been showing on these news channels is how great Mr. Narendra Modi is. And I'm not denying that. Narendra Modi is the man responsible for improved foreign policies of this country. We are proud to have him as a prime minister and we don't deny it. But if you will only and only show what Narendra Modi has been doing, and that too not constructive information, showing useless information, कि Akshay Kumar's interview has been so famous. Arey bhai, nobody is interested in knowing how much yoga Narendra Modi has been doing. Nobody is interested to know that. People are interested to know if farmers had their meal or not. If farmers committed suicide or not. That is what people are interested in knowing. If our electricity bills are waived off or not. If Delhi is safe or not. People are interested in this and not to understand why Narendra Modi didn't take a leave past 17 years. Absolutely absurd and vague claims Indian media makes, and we tend to believe everything. And all this is being manipulated. I'm telling you, even I was a strong believer of what is shown to us is actually correct. I used to believe that JNU students are useless. Arvind Kejriwal is useless. He is supporting useless people out there. But no, Arvind Kejriwal is not useless. Please read the interviews that have been I'll be putting soon. And I know that despite saying all this and despite supporting of supporting JNU leaders, I might even get threats. That's why I'm that's why I'm not revealing my personality, because that's why I feel like being anonymous for obvious reasons. But again, I am not advocating BJP. I am not advocating Aam Aadmi Party. I am not advocating Congress for that matter. Nor do I have any take on JNU students. I am being a citizen of this country and I find it very useful to share things that are eye openers to people. There might be hundreds and hundreds of you who might not be knowing what actually has happened in JNU, who might not have been knowing what Arvind Kejriwal has done, and we might only be saying what media shows us. But people, before casting your precious vote, I have a humble request. Please read what has actually happened. Read why Arvind Kejriwal supported them. Read what Arvind Kejriwal has done. Read what media is showing you before blindly believing what has happened. And I don't care if I get 1 view, 2 view, or 1 million views on this video, or I don't even get a view. If my opinions can change or can change the mindset of any one single person, this entire video would be very successful. And I'm doing this despite knowing that I have a very important competitive exam lined up. But I couldn't stop myself from making this video because I thought that it is very important to highlight things and not just claim yourself to be a nationalist. First of all, nationalist is the wrong term to claim yourself as a patriotic, as I already explained. Patriotic you people out there get into baseless arguments. You are a patriotic if you say Bharat Mata ki jai, and at the same time you go out and rape a woman. You still be patriotic because you said that Bharat Mata ki jai. So saying Bharat Mata ki jai means more rather than implementing it in real life. People out there have a mentality that if they'll be claiming that हमें भाई भारत से बहुत प्यार है, हमें ये वो हमें वो है, and they can do whatever they feel like doing. You just do whatever you feel like doing. You rape a woman, you commit sexual assaults, you commit everything. But at the end of the day, you should have said Bharat Mata ki Jai. And this is the exact same thing which Omar Khalid and Kanhaiya Kumar highlighted. But no, nobody will listen to them because freedom of speech and expression is a rare thing in this country. And I don't blame people for this. I don't blame politicians for this. I blame media for this. Because I think constructive journalism is very important for a developing country to take place, because people are given false informations. People are actually given false information. That's very wrong. If you are living in a democracy, let us understand the essence of democracy first before commenting anything. Now, I'm not a star kid, or I'm not a celebrity out there who will get instant views, or everyone will start listening to me and stuff like that. But I think it is very important for you to be a citizen of India and make people aware of things. And I really, really, really condemn what has happened in past with respect to media. And I think people should actually understand what their political leaders are claiming rather than blindly believing what they show. Thank you very much. I hope you had a good time. And if at all this video influenced you, I would request you a one single share can change the lives of millions and millions of people out there. If anyone finds it useful, please share it. To like or to comment is very helpful, but a share will, I'll be really encouraging a share, because I think if people will actually get to listen all this, if people will actually get to know what their political leaders, what media, what citizens out there are up to, they'll find it very useful before casting their precious vote. Thank you so much. Have a great day.